The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And we're underway. Alexander-Arnold becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. And that was very necessary. It's a good foot in there. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Messi. Rice.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that's a good ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rafael Leao. Neymar. Rummenigge. Howson gets a foot in here. Passing nice and neat. Oh, cracking ball. Bale. Big chance! It's there!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
The goal scorer. Jordan have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Mendes.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Baresi gets it away.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Referee's given a throw. Oh, some astute defending there. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for a runner. He steps in, and that's the end of that. McAllister is always looking to break lines.
Jordan really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
And he's had it nicked away. Belletti. Shot could be on. Bale! Spectacular save! Valverde. And he's intervened well there. McAllister. Nuno Mendes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona go in at half-time with a game to chase.
For our charity fund.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Number 4.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Hakimi. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
That has not gone well. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rodri. Barcelona still this single goal behind. And this is Bale. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nuno Mendes. McAllister. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. And the counter is on. Can he latch on to this? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Decent chance! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 17.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 10, Messi. Number 8, Alexander-Arnold. Coming on the field, number
Your impression
19,
so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Howson gets over and intercepts. Time and again they are repelled, and that could set him on his way. That's going to go a long way.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's had a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Getting up there! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
That's beautifully weighted. There could be trouble here. They get a throw in. Now he's got space here. That's a throw. No, that's been intercepted. Garcia with the clearance. Haaland, and he's running through. He came in hard, very hard. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
They could break here. Oh, easy pickings there. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable.
And a quick